We are.
Advice is from a Billionaire by Jeff Bezos. Make only 3 decisions per day. Don't forget to think ahead. Do important things early. Always follow your gut. Get a full night's rest. Start small and build. That's all bullshit. If you do that, you can build the next Amazon. That's all I'm saying.
Your belts was the funniest part about that. You read that and you're like,
Hey guys,
hi.
welcome to our Q&A.
Yeah.
Because
Moss, put your phone away.
this summer is the last time that we'll really be together, at least for quite some time. So I just thought that we'd try to answer some of you guys' questions.
New Year's.
I asked you guys on Twitter and YouTube, any questions you guys have, throw them at us. So we have Marco.
I went through and selected a lot.
So if your question isn't selected,
If your question isn't
blame
selected,
Marco.
Blame me.
Blame
At the
Marco.
same time, there were a lot of duplicates.
Blame Marco.
So if it's not your question exactly, but
Blame
it's
Marco.
very similar,
Blame Marco.
I'm sorry.
Blame Marco.
But we can't answer 300 questions when 700.
Well, okay. Marco
70 are the
can't.
same.
Marco can't. He can't.
Also, a lot of the questions you guys asked are questions that you can find in the About section of our channel, like our name, like where our name originated from, how we met, that kind of stuff.
He's hitting
Those are pretty simple questions that we put in the About section that if you don't know the answer to, go check that out.
And there's a good amount of questions, so we'll keep our responses brief, but enough to make you happy. Derps Pepper asks, who is your favorite DPS player in the Overwatch League?
Jonak. Jonak.
All right.
So, my personal favorite has to be Bumper.
He's gonna
Hanzo.
Bumper. Bumper Hanzo.
Bumper is definitely my favorite.
Moss.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched as much Overwatch League, but recently I've really enjoyed watching DM play. His Widow plays like super
That's
entertaining.
Prophet's very exciting to watch on DP.
Oh, I get it.
He likes London.
Because
He's a London fan. He's a London
He's
fan.
like the one of them that's
He
still
really
like
likes this 222.
Am I still allowed to say to Fran?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say to Fran.
Is that
It
is that a thing
counts.
I can
It
do?
counts. It counts.
The Tangy
that's a
Mango
good
asks, are you guys planning on going to the NYXL homestand?
If there is one, yes.
Yes.
If it's during the summer, there's a much higher chance. If it's during the school year,
Hell no.
not as much.
Man,
Because
definitely not
Definitely
Preston.
not for Carrie.
Preston will be in Iowa. I'll be in Los Angeles. For Marco, Moss,
I'll be in Boston.
Nick-
They'll find some sort of excuse to
Nick,
get out of it.
Nick,
I mean,
because he's still in high school. He's a junior. He's gonna be a senior next year. So Mark, Moss, and Nick, if it's during the school year, then yes. If it's during the summer, I will be going for sure.
Alrighty, Lopez with 2 Z's asks, what? Oh, never mind. We'll get to that. Actually,
Good
no.
question.
Any
I like it,
upcoming?
Lopez.
Never mind. Any upcoming games you guys are excited for?
I am really looking forward to probably Diablo 4. That's a ways off, but and then man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the new Modern Warfare. I'm kind of excited for that one because it looks like a return to form for Call of Duty.
What form?
The
Boots
good
on the
form,
ground gameplay.
The good form.
Boots on the
With
ground.
Captain Price again.
Last of Us 2. I'll be honest. That's the only one I can really think of.
I hate PS4 exclusives because they're always so good.
Spider-Man, God of War,
What
The
about
Last of
Knack?
Us.
What about Knack?
Knack
No.
and
Knack
Knack 2. When's Overwatch 2 coming out?
I forgot to say that.
I'll just say Borderlands 3, just because, he's gonna say it too.
But I'm very excited for Borderlands 3 in the fall. Also, Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. That'll be fun.
Yeah, same thing here. Borderlands 3 and D2 Shadowkeep.
Probably in upcoming games, like more recent or more current upcoming games. Astral Chain is a big one I've been looking forward to.
Isn't that on the
since-
that's on the Switch?
Yeah,
right?
it's the Bayonetta creators Switch exclusive. So I'm pretty excited for that because I love the first 2 Bayonetta games. And far in the future, I'm really looking forward to Halo Infinite because that Halo is my favorite game franchise of all time.
Dude, why are we talking about Cyberpunk 2077?
Dude, Banjo and
26?
Smash.
Oh, that's facts. That one actually
Cyberpunk.
looks
Ban-
fire.
Keanu Reeves.
Banjo and Smash.
Hello, friend asks, if y'all could make your own hero, what would its name be?
Bumper. Literally just put Bumper in Overwatch.
I have no idea. I'm not a very creative person when it comes to these things.
Well, see, I haven't thought about this at all, but I think a good character would be named Reinhardt. Okay, and his
Reinhardt too.
and his Reinhardt too.
Parentheses Reinhardt copy.
and I think no, but I don't think Reinhardt copied captures the essence of what I want out of this hero. I'm thinking he has an E where he's impervious to damage for about 10 seconds, and it comes off cooldown in about 9.
The cooldown starts when he uses the ability, not when it ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can be infinitely invincible.
Maybe. Who's to
Okay.
say?
Anyone else?
But he has a rocket hammer
So
too. Very
mine is
important.
actually similar to who I think should also be in Smash. Bart Simpson.
No.
Yes.
Now he rides around on his
Skateboard.
his skateboard. He's got a slingshot, but it actually shoots like I don't know. The rocks are like
Shoots ononades.
got some dumb shit on him. He's ultimate eat my shorts. Literally attracts all heroes to him. Start munching on those shorts.
I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of these names.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry.
Fascion, I'm gonna say that. Who do you think is the most important person in your team comp?
Bumper.
Tanks.
In
What? You wanna say
our,
something?
no, in our team comp.
Like most important person?
Yeah.
Like Moss, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
our comp.
Carry, because the rest of our healers are shit. Carry. When we don't play with carry and we're shit healers, we always lose.
I'm gonna say either Carrie or Preston because,
That was the Preston.
or Carrie and Preston.
Well, I was gonna say Carrie.
I
so-
say Carrie because the shot calling, but both Carrie and Preston pressure us when we're playing really poorly.
That's what I suppose.
No,
I'm not toxic.
no, okay. Carrie's
That's a really eloquent way to put
Carrie's
it.
constructive in a slightly more serious way. Preston just bullies the shit out of you until you start doing what he wants you to do.
Until you start supporting him.
But it worked. He placed 2,800 on his ult. Okay,
I placed 2,900 for tank.
that's what I
higher than you
meant.
placed.
See, you're welcome.
All right. Jeez. XX Rainbow Guns XX. Who mains what hero / role?
We'll go this way.
Okay, so I main Reinhardt, main tank.
Some
Pretty
support
good.
main in general, but I guess more specifically Ana. But I can play basically any support.
I get fucked here by the lack of versatility in our comp. So I'm either playing off healer or
When's
off
the last
tank.
time you opened up Overwatch, Ian?
I have no fucking clue.
And so I'm either
Last
most of the time if I'm playing off healer, I'm either on Lucio or Moira. And then if I'm playing off tank, I'm on Roadhog pretty much all the time.
I'm one of our DPS mains. I will only flex to Zarya if I have to, but
He's mainly hit scan.
yeah, I'm mainly hit scan. Right now it's
He's bad
a
at
lot of
hit scan.
McCree and Sombra.
He's better at tracking.
So my main hero is probably Lucio. I have the most fun on him in the game.
Amp it up.
DPS
Even though
stanky.
sometimes you can't be DSP stanky all the time.
DPS stanky.
The role I play, I don't really play any specific role. I
Flex.
flex to whatever
But
the
ha-
team comp needs.
Yeah, these two are both flexes. I think.
Normally it's either an off healer or
Yeah,
an
I
off
mean,
tank.
whatever works. I'm fine with it.
Ninja Strike is offline. Asks if you guys could meet an Overwatch League player, who would it be?
Jonak.
See, I want to say Bumper.
Oh, he won't be able to talk to him.
No.
What if he could
But-
speak English? What if he had a translator?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
Danny's just with him all the time.
Yeah. No, probably Super because his voice sounds funny.
If it had to be, I think Jonak. But if it was an English speaking, I'd say like, I don't know. I think Jake or just Super. You're right. Yeah.
Because his voice sounds funny. But he's also really good at main tank.
He is.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Moss.
Yeah.
even though.
I just had. Oh, I want to meet Big Goose.
Big
He's a
Goose.
fucking legend.
Um,
But that I was not finished.
okay.
Oh,
Oh.
he's still going.
But then like also maybe like I want to meet Corey.
Excuse
I feel like Corey's very underrated.
I want to meet Custa because I like his accent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's huge.
I wanna meet
That's
Custa.
huge.
I want to meet
Massive.
Mickey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mickey would be
He's
cool
just so
too.
genuine.
Mickey's
love him.
cool. Xerix asks, "What do you think the best addition or change to Overwatch has been since launch?"
Torbjorn. Oh wait, no shit.
Go fuck
not,
yourself.
not making it so you can have multiple of the same player on a hero.
In comp, like
Yeah.
So hero
well, just
limit.
in
Hero
general.
limit.
Yeah, hero limit. Because I remember back when Overwatch was getting started, I dabbled a little bit on console, and it would be, I think the comp was 2 Lucios, 4
Winstons.
Tracers.
two Lucios, 2 Winstons, 2 Tracers.
No,
They're
it
just-
wasn't. There were no
yeah.
Winstons. There were just 2
Tracers.
Lucios and 2 Tracers. Because some had, like, they all have self-sustain, and then they're just going at the speed of light because they have 2 Lucios who are constantly just amping up speed. So hero limit.
I'm gonna say 2-2-2 lock. Very recent change,
Yeah.
but I think that especially for a lot of newer
It
people,
already has made it a lot.
a lot of newer,
Yeah.
a lot of older people that may have not liked the game now, they may think, oh, maybe we'll give it a shot. Now that they know that, you know, they're not gonna get 4 DPS mains on the team.
DED.
Don't take 4.
Mine's probably a tie between the workshop, because like with the workshop, it's like we got to do a bunch of shit that we never thought we'd get to do because Blizzard was too lazy to do it themselves. But also, I think eventually getting to Hook 3.0 is a good thing, just because we all know what it was like to play against Road.
I loved old Roadhog.
I know.
I loved old Roadhog.
I know, but playing against a really good Roadhog back in the day was fucking
They would just chill.
infuriating.
They would just chill. You would have no clue where they were, and then out of nowhere,
Exactly.
and it would be from a
So
mile
Free
away.
horror movie.
I don't know. I think just like from
One shot.
just like making the game work, I guess I think that was a fix that actually benefited and like the reputation of Roadhog.
I have
Because
3.
I like Roadhog.
I have 3.
Oh,
Brig, Lucio Ball.
Yeah, Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball.
No, but actually,
Yeah.
the Overwatch League.
You moved
Because
too
there
slow.
are a
Oh,
lot
facts.
Because
Facts.
there are a lot of
Oh,
before the
yeah, I guess
Overwatch
that's
League.
pretty cool,
Overwatch did have a pro scene.
Overwatch. wouldn't have
But
happened
it was a
without
little bit
Hero
more on the
Lock.
down low. It wasn't very mainstream, but
Yeah.
when Overwatch League started, and yes, there's still problems with it. It's not perfect. It's
pretty
but
decent,
it's
though.
but
it is. It's clean. It's just
so
clean.
awesome. The production value is really great. The players are great. The teams.
This is kind of weird because I didn't really like the way Overwatch was going after a certain point. Like, I fell in love with Overwatch in the beta, and I just loved how much fun it was and how like competitive I could see it getting. I think the best change that I saw in Overwatch was the addition of Ana. Was because it felt like something was missing from the cast, and like as soon as they added Ana and eventually Sombra, it really felt like, you know, like the cast was like the cast fleshed all of its roles out for the most part. It felt like it was a more complete game, and things started like livening up, right? So like Genji mains weren't just getting shit on. It was like, oh shit, they can be useful too now that they have 6 seconds worth of ult time, and Reinhardt's can be cool. They don't just have to hold up the shield. They can go and get kills because Ana exists.
Yeah, I feel like,
I think that's the coolest part about like her addition was it made characters who didn't feel useful more useful.
people don't. I think a lot of people forget that she's a post. She was added post release because she feels so vanilla Overwatch. You know what I mean? Keep going on.
I still
Ian?
remember when she used
Yeah,
to
you can probably answer this question.
What's your
you
favorite
used
thing
to-
that's happened to
Yeah.
Overwatch?
What's your favorite thing that's happened to Overwatch?
uninstalling it.
Uninstalling it.
Stroking that
I
baby
mean,
face.
I think
The 3 whopping
Dark Warbear asks, who is the most toxic of you all?
Charles.
No, Preston.
No, okay, no. I agree
depends.
with Justin. Charles just says like the most toxic shit. Okay, no. First of all, it's Andrew, 100%.
Preston, see, like, I love him in real life. He can.
It's the most irritating,
No.
mean piece of
Hold up,
shit.
hold up.
Hey, that was 8th grade. Okay.
The thing about
I'm
Preston-
nicer now.
The thing about Preston
that
is
is
that
true.
when he's
I
toxic,
used to be legitimately like just.
A bully.
when
Yeah, I was a bully.
when Preston's being toxic in game, at least he kind of recognizes it. Charles, like, he'll say like something in chat, and I'm like, Charles, I'm like, what? Like, he won't like recognize. Oh,
The
he's
CS:GO community has gotten
Easiest
to him.
game of my life, lol.
That's a joke.
No, look,
It's
Press-
always a joke.
Preston takes it unless you literally, unless we turn Preston into Bumper, if we give him everything and still lose, then we can blame it on anything else. We don't take shit for it. But if it's us, then it's Preston. If we're doing bad, then it's Preston. All right.
I will say though that there are two people who would never come off as toxic as Ian and Nick. Because when they get mad or when they get frustrated, it doesn't come off as like mad or it just comes off as funny. You know what I mean? Like Ian would just scream or Nick would just get mad and we're like,
Nick will just
it's like they're mad, you know?
dive
Like,
again.
Ian's household surely doesn't help his.
yeah.
Aubrey Cunnin, sure, asks, what are your worst heroes?
Oh fuck.
I actually know this one because I don't have any playtime on the one.
I gotta go with Widowmaker.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw you play Widow the other day. I was like, why are you playing Widow? I'm like, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. He's like, exactly, because I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, I was
Preston playing Widow was legitimately entertaining, though.
funny. There was a widow just standing still. I had her sighted out.
Yo, I got battery saver on. Mas, I have 7 hours and 23 minutes of
It was
battery.
so bad. We can have a 7-hour Q&A. It's 7 more questions.
The camera would die.
I think
We
would
can
die.
replace the camera battery.
Carrie?
I got you.
Your worst hero.
I'm gonna say Hanzo. I can't play him for my. I can't get the arrow trajectory down. It's on. I can't.
Mas,
God.
Everyone except
there's
for Hog.
there's so many.
I'm bad with
I can't count them up.
You know, someone I'm really bad at is Hammond. I cannot play Hammond for the
Nick comes
life
in.
of me.
Someone's a
Someone
Hammond.
say Hammond?
I
No,
know we
Hammond.
playing Hammond.
Legitimately.
I'm pretty good at Hammond,
Like
guys.
the movement, the abilities, his kit. I just cannot play Hammond for the life
Because
of me.
he's simple hog man. He just sees and clicks. It's the hog
I
mentality.
press left shift, walk forward,
hog
left
men-
click, and melee.
It's the hog mentality.
If I get low, I press C.
I press C.
become a vape god. No one
Get
can
like
hurt
half
me.
my alt charge. You know?
Exactly.
For me, there's 3. They're all DPS.
Widowmaker, McCree, and Soldier.
No.
Sombra,
Zarya.
Zarya,
No.
and Widowmaker.
It is Doomfist
Oh god.
and the Shimada Bros. I can't play Genji and I can't play Hanzo. Genji, I just don't understand his movement, and Hanzo, I just can't.
Well,
I
it's
can't
similar
aim
with
him.
Tracer though. It's like every time you dash or you like.
I know,
you
but for some
flicking
reason
around
Tracer
is
just
like-
makes sense. Genji just makes no sense to
It's
me.
almost like he's played Tracer but hasn't played Genji.
Yeah.
Ian, who's your worst hero?
And who's your worst hero?
So,
Ever.
Mercy.
Oh.
That's no fucking
You
doubt.
left
he's
click.
He's bad at Mercy.
Hold left click.
I'll be honest.
Fuck that.
I played Mercy in a comp game. It can be quite difficult when your team is garbage.
Yeah.
Fuck that, I'll just be pistol whipping.
Like I agree with Moss. I cannot understand Hammond. He doesn't make sense to me.
Dude,
What
I
is
love
his role?
Hammond.
He like exists.
He
in a-
rolls.
CC.
He rolls.
His
literally.
His role is the
he's
roll.
he's a walking ball of
But like-
CC. That's
but
all
like-
he does.
But like
Swing up,
No, no.
smash
He's an
down.
old battery. He
No,
just
at
exists.
first I didn't understand Orisa, but then I got to understand because I learned like her rotation. But Hammond doesn't have anything. He has
If you
he
guys
has no
if you guys
fluidity.
want to
He
see
has-
if you guys
Yes.
want to see how to play Hammond, I'll
no.
put on a clinic tonight.
I was
I'll
gonna-
show you.
yeah.
But,
I forgot all my names.
but like, what role does he have? He just exists in a ball and he just hits people.
He's like
What-
dive.
how
He
does
like
that, like,
dives.
I
He
don't
dives.
like. Luckily, I don't have to play that character.
All right.
He jumps in, gets stunned, and then he dies.
No, he dives.
He feeds.
Last gaming question / Overwatch.
Oh.
What is your favorite Overwatch map? From
And
Granny?
why is it King's Row? So,
No.
I think
Dude.
it's obvious.
All my
Okay,
good
whose map?
Overwatch
Whose
memories are
favorite?
on King's
Whose
Row.
favorite map isn't King's Row?
Dude, King's
I
Row
don't
is
like
just
King's
maybe
Row.
the best map.
I don't know, man.
It is about you. Okay, literally
King's Row.
because almost every single composition, almost every single hero can be played to a viable extent on that
Especially
map. Think about
Reinhardt.
it. Think about like almost
Especially Reinhardt.
every hero has some viability on that map.
Reinhardt has a lot of viability on that map.
He likes Reinhardt.
No, I kind of like the way that the like fights progress
Yeah.
on that first point. Like it's just
so
so
perfect.
Awesome.
It's so
We actually had a pretty sick fight the other day that we were playing in a game and like
Okay,
we-
no one cares.
The Sydney Harbor Arena for Lucy.
Lucio Ball, why? Welcome
hate
to
you.
Sydney Harbor.
No, I don't know. I've always been a fan of Gibraltar. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's just.
Disapproves.
No, it's just in bad taste.
I'm
when
gonna.
the launch of
I will
Overwatch
admit.
was
I
a
think
weird-
that.
Everyone disliked that.
I think the last point is sort of just kind of fucking annoying sometimes when you're on attack, like moving out of after getting to the second to last.
I just like it
checkpoint.
because I can transcendence and block the doorway and the spawn, and then no one can
But
come
like,
in.
no, I don't know. I think the map moves really nicely. I think the levels are nice, like especially at the
Kings
start.
Row?
No, for Gibraltar. I mean, I really like Kings Row too.
Yeah, you should like.
I don't know. I've always just felt a little fun where it's like, okay, yeah, we're playing on Watchpoint Gibraltar. I can handle this, you know.
See, and I hate
Whenever I see Watchpoint Gibraltar, I go ugh, because I remember when Overwatch like came out, like there was like the checkpoint right under the bridge.
Yeah, that was
and
awful.
it's like 30 feet from the next checkpoint.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
why? Why? You're saving no one time.
Mine is a tie between Eichenwald and Kings Row. Kings Row, it's so great.
And Ilios and
please-
Ilios Ruins.
Oh,
Please
Ilios!
pronounce it right. It's Eichenwalde.
Eichenwald.
Eh.
And I will say,
I'm
the
a
only
Reinhardt
reason-
man.
One of the only reasons.
No, that's how they pronounce it. That's how they pronounce it.
No, one of the
in
only
Overwatch
reasons
League.
I like those two maps because I love playing Zarya on those maps because Preston can just push W and I know good things will happen. I mean, it'll happen on other maps too,
WM1 may be my most iconic combo.
but it's pretty consistently for Kings Row and Eichenwald.
My favorite's probably Ilios.
Lucio main.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lucio main, right? That's
If
pretty.
anyone says Paris,
But also Lijiang
Okay.
Tower. I think Lijiang Tower is really like really nice.
It is-
for
it
a
is
lot of
underrated.
different
Solid
things.
so that was all the Overwatch and gaming questions. So now we're on to just other things you guys have asked us. So Saffron Soup 9373 asks, how long have you known Moss and your other friends? I feel like we should just get this out of the way.
Well, okay.
Um,
So basically, Mark and I moved here in 3rd grade,
I admit.
and the first one we met was Carrie. But I met Ian in 4th grade, and then Justin came in like at the end of 4th grade. Us three really sort of became friends in 5th grade. Carrie was always more friends with Mark, but still friends with me. Like it's sort of, we're a package deal, you know. And then
Yeah, I always invited Mark over, never you.
yeah. Preston moved here in 7th,
Yeah, I moved
End
the
of 7th.
end of 7th grade.
and he basically just sat down at our lunch table one day with this other kid named Ethan, and they were sort of just like, we're sitting with you guys now.
Yeah.
And Preston
Wow,
also
what a
Ethan was my bad.
Preston also lives right down the street from Mark and I, so like our family are
Yeah,
friends
we're
too.
family friends.
But, like-
our sisters were in the same grade and
Yeah.
we're friends. Like
So basically,
You don't seem happy. You're like
we've known Mark and I have known Carrie the longest. Like that's where
I don't
the
like going back. To
and
7th
then
grade.
and
Just
then
bad
was
time.
Ian, and
Okay,
Justin
easy
was
clap.
not very far after, and then Preston was around 7th.
Okay, go on. Next question.
Alrighty, Wids Guccia asks,
Oh no.
where can I order my Amazon Echo Moss?
Never.
Oh, they're coming. Don't worry. I'm talking with Jeff Bezos right now. I talk-
He just read out the tits.
Yeah.
You read out the
actually,
tits at
he
the
just-
start.
What is it gonna be? Amazon.com/
SNL/Moss / order now. Alrighty, that was easy. Brayton asks, if you ever feel down, what gets you motivated to make videos? So, Carrie, this kind of goes to you.
Well, I think the part that is hardest about videos is getting the footage. At least when we're talking about like the funny moments, is that like we don't script anything. We don't like, hey, say this, it'll be hilarious, and we'll all laugh like, ha. Like we don't script anything.
We do that in our head.
Anything that happens in those funny or
the
in those
mental game.
anything that happens in those funny text moments with Overwatch or any game, it just happens, and I save that thing. I have a button, I push it, and it saves the last minute of footage, and that's like the funny moment. So like, that's the hardest part, because sometimes we'll play Overwatch for 3 hours, nothing funny will happen. But sometimes we play Overwatch for an hour, and we'll get so much footage. It's like, yes, this can be a video. So
Content.
yeah, content. So
you will.
it's just, and the editing it takes like what? It's 6-7 7 hours, and that's basically a video. So the longest thing is finding funny moments because, I mean, we're not that funny, and it takes a while for those moments to shine.
Well, yeah, a lot of it like is a lot of content ends up being like inside jokes and inside jokes that developed over like years.
Yeah, like there are times where like so I put together the footage. I'm like, okay, here I have like 11 minutes of funny moments, and then I go back and add all the text, and I'm watching. I'm like, that wasn't that funny, or like, that's not that great. So I cut it out.
Yeah.
And I cut it like I think like when I go through my second pass, I think on average I remove like 2 minutes of footage. So like every funny moments video, there's probably like a minute or two or even 3 of just funny moments that I didn't think were that great, that they're just lost to time.
Yeah.
So and then it's like and that's just how it is. I'm like, that's not that funny. I'm like, I have to cut it, and plus it's less editing for me. So
It'd be like that.
yeah.
Alrighty.
I just don't get down.
And...
Don't be sad.
Anxiety and depression.
All right.
Just be happy, forehead.
Quick Nerd asks, do any of you have dogs?
Yeah.
We have a dog.
Yes.
I don't.
I'm gonna say mine before Justin's because his dog has a name similar to mine.
We
so.
have an Airedale Terrier, and his name is Rocky. Yeah, he's cute.
Okay, so I have a Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, and his name is Thor.
We have a golden retriever, and his name is Odin.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Then I have a black lab named Jackie and a miniature pinscher called Marky.
I don't have any dogs.
He has a little brother. Like it's pretty close.
He has 2 little
Yeah,
brothers.
two little brothers.
He used to have a dog, but then he had a really good
I didn't know
dinner.
dogs like Fortnite.
Okay.
Human Ninja asks, what is Moss's soundboard called? Voice Mod. It's a
It's a good program.
It's a program called Voice Mod Pro. So basically
Justin found it first.
Justin found it, and then Mark found it, and I heard about it through Mark.
We all bought it, and
We all bought it.
Moss.
On Black
sale for Black Friday.
Yeah, on Black Friday it was like dirt cheap, and then I realized I'm like, wait, shit, there's a soundboard function. So I originally had like a bunch of dumb sounds, like I had the Inception noise. I'm like, wait, I can go big or go home with this. I can put full on songs with this.
He just like cause he has them set to like keys and stuff, so he pushes like.
Yeah, no. Sometimes like
He'll just be typing. And we'll hear, brrr, or we'll hear the bass boost. And he's like, sorry, that wasn't. I was like, sorry.
I'll make sure to like turn it down,
Inc.
but like sometimes whenever I turn my computer off and like I turn it back on, it'll like reset to just normal like half volume. So I just get into a Discord call and I'm just in Firefox, browsing the web, and I press a number, and then all of a sudden I just get like bass boosted default dance in my ears, and I throw my headphones off. I'm like, well, goddamn.
Why does he use Firefox?
Yeah, fuck.
Because it's the best browser.
No.
I use Firefox as well.
Chrome destroyed one of my old computers.
Oh, I'm sure Chrome destroys.
And you destroyed Ian's old
You know what?
motherboard.
You don't. If you get in a car crash, you're not. Well, you know what? I don't like cars anymore.
Next question.
Benny K, I like this question. Benny K asks, can Marco do a one-man performance of Les Mis?
No.
I love Les Mis, but I don't know it well enough to
I
do
can.
a one-man
This is
I
why we
can't.
shouldn't have let Marco pick.
I can't. I have no idea the characters.
Carrie could do it. Carrie could do it.
I think we all.
I could just cut it together.
I think
like,
literally
just-
everybody
songs.
except Marco.
And let Ian sing.
Yeah.
Ian sings Valjean's soliloquy. Let a few Caesar.
Alright, Grant Howison asks, why don't you guys do more variety videos like your stream highlights?
So
People don't watch them.
yeah. So if you're talking about other games like Destiny 2 or Siege or
Dude, D2
stuff like
was
that,
great
no
on
one
the channel.
no one really watches them, and it's not that we don't care about views, but it's more the fact that like I'm putting in a lot of my time to edit this stuff, and if it's getting like sometimes I'll get like a fourth, a fifth, like a sixth of the views Overwatch gets, and it's like I'm not gonna put my time into something that's not gonna be as beneficial, and it's not as good for the channel too. Like if we spend time making videos that not many people watch, what's the point for you guys?
If YouTube Money Calculator is gonna say our
Stop.
channel is worth $71,000,
So-
and then we start uploading D2 videos, that's gonna tank.
and
We can't afford that right now.
making stream the highlights videos was an idea that I just recently had. I'm gonna try to make more of them, but then again,
They were good.
on
Yeah, that was
stream,
fun. I mean,
not
it turned into a Minecraft.
not a lot of funny things happen on stream. I'll be honest. Again, it's same with Overwatch. Sometimes I'll stream for 5 hours, no funny moments, or other times I'll stream for
that's when
2
you're
hours.
streaming with me.
Okay.
Shut up.
But yes, we are trying to make more stream highlights because it's a nice way to stream and also make YouTube content.
Also, whenever we make those variety videos, there's always a ton of comments that are like, "Why don't you post more Overwatch?"
Yes. Some people are like, "Why don't you play more variety games?" I post a variety video. Why don't you? Can you guys? When's next Overwatch upload? I'm like, I'm like, keep it together.
Like,
See, he's toxic. He's just not.
You're one to talk.
Next question.
A lot of the games you guys ask for is streamed by individual people like Nick, myself, and sometimes on the SNI Found, on the SNI Found channel, there are sometimes variety content, streams that you guys. We have a Discord for. That's where we post things.
Yes, Discord is right here.
Yeah. So again.
No, isn't it right there?
It's right
No.
there.
I think it's down there. It's gotta be over here.
It's hard to do other games where Overwatch, at least we can log on, and even if we get hella frustrated, we'll at least know we're like playing a game that we enjoy. It might be hard. Like I remember when I got Carrie to play D2, he's like, I don't want to play this. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun. He's like, fine. So it's hard for us to record a ton of other things. Especially things like Scriblio, where someone asked for Stick Fight pretty recently.
Siege, because nobody has it installed.
Exactly, because some.
I don't even know what that
enjoy
game
it,
is.
So it's hard
missed
to like
Showdown.
force.
We
that.
missed a sick one. Moss would have loved it.
Alrighty. Van Fee asks, if you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Don't say Bumper.
I was gonna say, he's got.
I want to see how the man eats. Just think about it.
I mean,
Someone that good can't not.
He's the ultimate Giga Chad, right? So he has to just be like chowing
Shoveling
down,
it in.
right?
Or he has people shoveling it in for him. He doesn't even need to.
Jeez.
Who do you want to have dinner with?
Famous person, dead or alive. That's a hard one. I'd want to go with Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a good pick.
That would just be a really interesting.
Why are you laughing?
That'd be a good pick. I wasn't expecting that.
I just was not expecting.
That's fair.
We went from bumpers and Giga Chad. I want to talk to one of the most influential people in American history. World history.
Yeah.
Carrie.
I feel like American history, Moss. Let's not blow that up too much now.
I think I want to say Julius Caesar, just because there's a YouTube channel.
That man was a bitch. He just wrote really well.
Dude, there's a YouTube channel, okay?
Dude, I literally translated.
Okay,
I literally translated De Bello Gallica.
The amount of like campaigns he went and just the sheer amount of problem solving he had to do during his life was ridiculous.
He didn't do shit. I read the books.
Okay, all right, now it must.
Get fucked by facts and knowledge, Carrie.
You watched the movie, I read the books.
I didn't watch it's a YouTube channel.
You watched the movie, I read the books.
Probably like Robert Downey Jr. or something.
That would be fun.
He just seems like such a cool guy, like off the.
Nah, he would hate you.
That just seems so shallow compared to Martin Luther King Jr.
Fine. Fucking, you know what? I want to talk to Steve Jobs before he made the iPhone, and then I'll make my own iPhone.
I would want to have dinner with. You're not gonna know who these people are.
He's a prophet.
No, either Rami Karimloo or Corey Cott.
It's the theater kid, right?
Yeah,
I
no,
knew it.
The theater kid,
I knew
right?
it.
No, both are incredible stage actors that I really look up to and try to shape myself around. So, definitely those two. One is a little bit older, and the other one's a little
Why
bit
do
younger.
you say their ages?
Okay,
Guys.
Homer Simpson. That's my final answer. Next, Ian.
No, Justin Gill, I'm still thinking.
Okay. Like probably alive. The one person I want to talk to, his name is D1. He's a Smash caster, but he also works for Twitch and does esports production. And he's really good at what he does, but he's also like a solid community member who everyone in the Smash community can like go and talk to. And I think that he's just a super genuine guy. And I had the chance to talk to him at PAX, and I chicken shitted out because he was like 6 feet away from me, and I was like, damn it. I was too starstruck.
Thomas Edison.
That's
Okay.
Dude, Thomas Edison is such a ripoff.
Oh, fair. Dude, the new movie coming out.
People.
Yo, guys, that new movie coming out this fall. It's about the battle between Tesla and Edison.
Yeah,
because
see, but,
DC
like-
power versus AC power. Because Edison was like, AC power is so violent, and then Tesla's like, they were fucking and Westinghouse came in and he was like, nah, dude, it's a whole story.
Okay, but can we just talk about how Thomas Edison didn't do shit?
Yeah,
He just
he didn't.
took patents
just wanna-
for everything that people made up around him.
I just want to know.
Next
how many people ripped
question.
off
Yeah,
of
next
him.
question.
All right. Thomas Edison or Nikola Tesla?
Shut the fuck up.
From Country Roads asks,
Good name.
when the fuck is Mosscraft coming back?
Never.
Never.
Ronan B0 asks, are you guys real?
Set up.
Nyak exclamation point asks, how old are you guys?
So I'm 18, gonna be 19
18.
in like 2 weeks.
18.
17. About to be 18.
In like a
Also
month.
about to be 18.
Like a month.
Less
In
than a
like
month.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
18.
18.
So we're all legal, except for these two.
No, they're legal in
No,
the
they
state
are.
of New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
they are.
okay,
Age of
17.
consent. Age of consent is 17, or within 2 years.
Yep.
Okay, next question.
Alright. Silvertails asks, this is a deep one, guys. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Damn.
That's about to be real with
Well,
this one.
okay. So
On a farm.
first off, I'm gonna be
Yahi.
in debt. Probably.
Oh shit.
Chances are good.
I
That
thought
I'm
you were
still
going to
gonna have some
Iowa State
debt.
University, where you'll walk out with virtually no debt whatsoever.
I'll walk out with less debt than you. Ithaca College, $60,000 a year.
65. Thank you.
We're not good.
No,
That's not
but-
something you should hold up on a
But,
high
I'm,
horse.
but I'm definitely gonna have some sort of debt. I don't know how far I plan on going
Everyone has
in
debt.
education, but at that point I'll either be just getting out of school or
Yeah.
I think just getting it. Yeah, the math works out, so I'd just be getting out of school. Or I'd hope to have a really good job in some sort of biofield, changing the world.
This is where I don't, because there's so many kind of different opportunities. for
Everyone
film.
wants you to say, still making SI Not Found videos.
Listen, I hope the channel's still around at that time, which is 10 years. Oh my god.
We're gonna be bigger than
YouTube's
PewDiePie.
gonna be.
Listen,
I can't imagine what
if we-
YouTube's gonna
if
be
we
like.
have
That's a
100
little bit
million
too
subs in 10
fucking, like-
years.
Guys, the world's literally gonna melt by then. Like, we're all gonna be fucking dead. I kind of hope. I mean, like, I hope to after college be working for like a major name media outlet, whether it's in
Better
like
with how much debt he's gonna incur.
whether it's in like television or film, you know, whatever sort of just media production I can be involved with, or you know, alternate route, kick it, walk on sophomore year at Ithaca. You know, have a great kicking career, be the first kicker to go
with
number
Marco
1
in-
overall in the NFL draft,
Manhattan.
kick for 12 years, make about
Make
$1,700 million, live out my life like the
Wait,
best
are
of them.
are you gonna go first overall in the draft?
Be first
Kicker.
first kicker ever to do so.
Go first overall. In the
I will hopefully be performing on stage on Broadway in New York, London in the West End, touring with a show, or I'll be right smack here, drowning in debt, working at Panera because I can't get hired for an acting job.
Living in a van down by the river.
Okay.
That's it. That's.
Ian's always been a man who knows what he wants.
Hopefully, I end up staying in an esports path. I want to go into game design and development to further my knowledge of games. You know, like game development and whatnot, because that's gonna be like, you know, my backup plan. Because I already have a hand in esports. I want to keep going down that line. I want to be able to travel and set up events and, you know, do all that kind of crazy stuff. Because being good at games isn't my forte, but providing good gameplay is probably
Game.
Stop.
All right, next question. Phantom Flash 21 asks, order yourselves from smallest to tallest.
All right, everyone up. Everyone up. Everyone up.
just go flip it. You can.
No,
get, like,
I
3 frames
think
of
Alright,
it.
so-
I think we're all in frame.
All right, everyone sit down.
So okay,
Look at
it's
it.
Marco,
All right.
me, Moss, Ian, Preston, and Justin.
All right, listen. Dorium asks, thoughts on Moss?
Well, listen. Well, I don't know the mood I should take here.
Okay, so I'll tell you my thoughts
Oh,
on
no.
this, right? So there are times there are times where Moss
Can we just do the
Can
roast
be-
of Moss?
can be a bit over the top, right? But I'll always love him. He'll always be like a brother to me because he got that family discount with us, so he is technically my brother now.
He's very good at being loud.
That's damn right.
That's not a bad thing.
That's right.
Sometimes just a loud person.
People talk loud when they want to act smart, right? Correct!
Like, that's just so wrong.
Alright, Carrie.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, I've known him for a very long time. He's a very good friend of mine.
But they didn't get the family discount, so they aren't like brothers. Like
Yeah,
we
well,
are.
us Asians tend to stick
We're like
within
creative.
the same race.
Carrie and I are like creative partners.
Yes.
Imagine if I got a family discount with your family.
What would a family discount with me be?
They'd be like, no. Like, okay, I've seen some shit pulled in my head. This ain't flying.
Did
Pay
you
for your own fucking ticket.
did you adopt him? Like, what happened
I
here?
feel like it was a complicated process.
Alright. Fuck this kid. Ian?
Mosscraft.
Shit on it. Are you gonna shit on it?
Those are
Why-
some
alright,
Why would you?
fine.
I don't need to
shit
shit on it. It already shit itself.
Why would you shit on
Alright, Justin.
Why would you?
I'm gonna try and be like nice. I'm gonna try and be nice. Like
hold on.
Try.
Okay, but like
You guys.
okay, all right. Let me
Try to make my own damn series, and this
No.
is what I get for it. I tried, okay.
Let me
It didn't
rephrase that.
fucking work.
so
Lamb.
Ain't got so
So
far.
Dude,
I mean,
rest in
like
peace.
coming into
Rest
New York, I had like 0 friends. My first friend was like my first real friends were probably Ian and Massimo. So they, you know, growing up with them over all these years, being in New York and you know, kind of being my first introduction to friends in New York. They're always welcome to come in my door, you know, and especially Massimo. I mean, we kind of like got into computers together. That was one of the
Justin
craziest
helped me
things.
build my first computer.
It was the weirdest thing. Like I never knew I could bond with somebody over making a computer. I thought that was just weird. Anyways, but he's super awesome. Whatever anybody else says.
Fuck you. That
He's
happened
always-
one time.
Yeah, he's always super awesome.
Faulty ass fucking
Overspending my
motherboard.
parents'
No, that's probably the static electricity from the fucking router.
I told you let's not build it on the carpet, and you're like, no. There's tile and a fucking thing up there, or table, and you're like, nah, fuck it, we'll just do it
Don't
on
worry,
the carpet.
Carrie. We'll cut all this out.
Me.
All right, next.
No, we. I'm using the royal.
I just want to make it known, when talking about Moss and I, my uncle said that we would be the two to actually crack the Liberty Bell. So
Yeah.
You don't really know.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
You know the
fucking
Liberty
Bell.
Bell, how it has
Again?
like a crack in it?
Yeah, we'd split it in two.
No, be the ones to fucking break it.
Yeah, but I just know good though.
Yeah, is that
Cause my uncle lives in Philadelphia, and
that doesn't help.
that's where the
Like
Liberty
that,
Bell. Okay.
Yeah,
We're a
but that-
dynamic duo till the end of days.
That makes sense.
All right, Sarah Conda asked, "Do you guys like pineapple on your pizza?"
Yeah.
Hawaiian pizza with as in pineapple and ham.
Here's the move, right? If you want a good pizza, here's the move.
Oh, he's the guy that tells you here's the right way to make a pizza.
no,
There's
no.
no
Pizza
other
kinda
way.
sue us.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Hey, he's
I'm
from
just-
Iowa. That's like the pizza capital of the world.
I'm simply saying that a very good combo, because pineapple is very good at cutting heat, is if you split it half with like some Canadian bacon and jalapeno, and then Canadian bacon and pineapple. You get meat on both sides, but then you have the heat from the jalapeno and the pineapple to cut it. It's an amazing combo.
Okay,
Do you guys want to order a
That sounds
pizza?
fucking
No,
delicious.
we're not ordering a
Where the
pizza.
fuck are we gonna get pizza? It's 2:30 in the morning.
Domino's
Carrabba's delivers.
If you,
Carrabba's delivers.
if you
2:30.
if you pay enough.
Imagine someone picks up, you're like, hello.
Shit,
I want
are
a
you
pizza.
gonna
They're like, are you?
But you're calling Carrabba's for a pizza. That's the real question.
All right.
Hey, they're Italian, right?
And the final question from Kat. She asks, or he asks. Sorry.
Yeah, you just
Don't.
Cat
it's-
asks,
We don't. We
2018.
don't.
Okay,
assume,
stop,
exactly.
Kat asks. It's not 2018. It's 2019.
Well, you know what?
If you could rename the channel, what would you rename it to?
If we could.
If you could rename the channel.
Well, I wouldn't, but I'll assume that if we have to rename it.
It's The government is like, you can't do that. We go to Area 51, sell merch, and they force us to change our channel name or they'll seize us.
I get it.
Alright, Ian, what would you name it?
Muscle Milk Academy.
Muscle Milk Academy.
That voice track made it so much better.
That's
I think
that's an interesting one.
can we name it SI Found? Like, is that?
We already
loophole?
have a channel called SI
do
Found.
actually.
Yeah, we do.
I know. So delete that channel.
Delete that
And then
channel.
Preston.
Well, I'm
By the way, our
thinking-
second channel is called SI Found. Link it in the description if you want to go check it out.
Subscribe and press the
Right
bell.
here.
Well, don't press the bell. That channel's not that
I've
good.
always wanted to do that.
That channel isn't that good.
No, I just wanted to do that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, you don't have to push
It's so
the bell.
much fun.
You don't have to.
Subscribe and press the bell icon.
Preston, what would you call it? What would you rename SI Found to?
What would I?
Dig the bumper shrine.
Something Overwatch related.
Great.
No, I was thinking
What
Smash
would that
related.
be?
I'm thinking,
Bumper.
right? Y'all can keep going. I'm thinking.
Carrie.
You just said it.
SI Found.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. SI Found is just
So
so,
we-
iconic.
So we
Stumped
have
us.
your Overwatch.
You've stumped us.
Right.
Your Overwatch. How about our Overwatch?
the Royal We Overwatch.
No, we do your, but we do
Wait, no,
YOURE.
Carrie, Stylosa's unit lost. We're unit found.
Oh shit! Oh
Wait,
shit!
Wait,
Dude.
wait.
But Justin's doing
Well,
it.
no, I was just
The
gonna agree with
Overwatch
Carrie.
unit.
No.
Subscribe if you want to see
The cringe corner.
Subscribe and press the bell icon.
Now that
Wait.
you've told, you have to tally that up because if you
Uh,
keep telling them to press it, if they press it enough
That's what I'm
times,
on.
then it's gonna be unpressed.
You have to make
No,
sure.
I
It's
did.
an
I
odd
did
number.
3 times. It's pressed.
So you press
Because
it,
I did
unpress
it the
unpress.
first time. Carrie said
My
go,
ear
I said it
popped!
again.
Then press it 2 more times. Make sure it's on everything so you get
You have
everything.
AirPods? That's a flex. Remember, kids, if you want to flex people to death, AirPods and Jewel Pods.
Alright, cut this shit. We're done.
All right, how long have we been doing this shit?
Thank you to everyone who has watched all of this. If you have,
Dear
God bless
God.
your soul.
Dear God.
What the hell is wrong with you?
No, you don't
if you're
need to
wondering
insult
why, if you're wondering why Blank is not in this video, it's because they're not here.
me. Yeah, that's facts.
So
They aren't part
Are
of
you
the
gonna double
Yeah.
If you're wondering why, isn't
Sorry, Cameron.
Wait, is it getting late, guys?
I have
it's
just
2:30 a.m.
35.